I'm here to do the Braxton's Family Values Season 3, Episode 21. It starts off with an ATL with Tawanda, Tracy, and Trina. They at Tawanda's house. They doing like, she say it's called chalk painting. Basically, they was painting her damn chairs. They was painting them from like a dirty, they looked like they some dirty ass chairs, and I was like, damn, y'all could at least clean the chairs before y'all did them. But they from brown to red. Okay, I can get that. But Trina was like, why the fuck we can't just get these chairs reupholstered? And I was like, well, shit, maybe because they cost more. Something for y'all to do as sisters. Hey, I don't know. But they do that. Mama E comes over. They tell her to help. She like, hell to no, I ain't getting my clothes dirty. That ain't gonna happen. So then she tells them about this stalker that she had. I think it was that doctor dude. Remember when she was fucking with the doctor dude? I think he wanted to get married to her, and she was supposed to, I think it was him. No, could be wrong. But I'll tell y'all why later. But I really think it was him. But she was talking about how he was stalking her. He was an ex-boyfriend of hers. And he's very rude to her. Talked a lot of shit to her. All this kind of stuff. And they was kind of surprised about it. She was talking about how he called her a fucking bitch. He threw a shoe at her. And I'm sitting there like, wow. Like, wow. But I'm like, Mama E, this is when you call, what's his name? Michael, her son? That's when you call him to come put hands on him. That's when you call Vince to make this motherfucker disappear without nobody knowing. Cause y'all know Vince got some money, so I'm quite sure he could pay somebody. Don't call Andre. He don't look like he could fight. And Gabe don't look like he'll help. I'm just saying. He felt like, fuck all y'all, he might not help. So, yeah. So then, she was talking about how he stole her keys. How, he took the garage door opener. He just a crazy motherfucker. So then she ended up leaving. The girls finished painting. Then they go to show LA where all the sisters except Tamar go look at bikes or whatever. And the lady was telling them like what bike riding helps, and she was telling them that it helps the booty or whatever. And Tawanda was like, I don't need no help. You can bounce nickels off this booty. And I'm sitting there like, girl, boo, whatever. So then they all go outside, and the lady bring out this bike and was showing them this bike or whatever. Tracy always have to be the butt of the fucking jokes. They make Tracy go first. I thought this was stupid of Tracy because she had on a skirt and some heels. I would have been like, bull to the shit. But hey, Tracy is a good ass sport about some things. So she went first. She showing her coochie and all that kind of stuff. But she was having fun. Who went next? Tony ended up going next. Tawanda called her Mary Poppins. I was like, yeah, I can see that. I don't know. She just looked it out of place right by. Then you got Tawanda. She go ride the bike. She having fun. She like, y'all remember this? And then almost fucked her damn self up with her heel going like, I think, into the bike. That shit was funny because I was like, yeah, y'all every time I remember this and you, But I remember that. I remember doing that. Trina told their ass that she didn't know how to ride a bike, but they make her get on the bike anyway. The whole time she on the goddamn bike, she's screaming and hollering. She don't know how to get off the bike. She dropped the bike. So then they asked how much was the bike, and the lady was like $10,000. I'm like, what? I was having the same fucking reaction Tracy was having when she was talking about that damn $10,000 because she couldn't believe that shit too. I'm like, y'all better take y'all ass to Big Five or Walmart, Target. Everybody sell bikes. You ain't gotta pay $10,000 shit. $10,000, all y'all in the family could have had a bike and still have some change. Y'all could have got the kids some bikes. Everybody still would have had some change. What they got beach cruisers for like what, $140? But they got mountain bikes for like $100 and some at Walmart. Y'all be talking about y'all eating all paper plates and shit. Y'all better go to Walmart. I'm just saying, go get a bike. I don't know what. Stop being. Tony, you don't have that much money if you spend $10,000. And I think they noticed that because she was like, you know what, fuck that. We can do ballroom dancing for my birthday. We ain't got to do all this bullshit. So then they had Tony's birthday dinner at Tamar's house. Tamar and Vince turned their dining room into a restaurant for Tony's birthday. I thought that was really, really nice. I thought they did a little over the top because wasn't nobody there but the sisters. Daddy wasn't there, the brother wasn't there, baby Logan wasn't there, Tony kids wasn't there. So why did y'all have like a 60 chair room for 6 people? I don't know. But you know, they got to be over the top, whatever shit. Their house is over the top for 3 people, so hey. Yeah, so then they have this nice ass little dinner or whatever. Tamar is complaining about the chefs always she was like, don't make no more damn chicken. I don't want no chicken, no chicken strips. She was like, all this shit, pretty old decorations, and y'all keep bringing chicken. I felt you, Tony, but I also felt, girl, boo, you better fuck up some chicken. Every time y'all mama come, y'all asking for chicken, so I don't understand what was the problem. Then I don't see Tony never asking for chicken. Shit, I didn't even think Tony would eat some chicken. I don't know. Unless that shit was cut up in some salad, I don't even see Tony eating chicken. I ain't gonna even lie. So then they were talking about having a girls trip or whatever. And then Trina said that she was supposed to plan it this year. Tay was like, I'm not going. Like, fuck that. If Trina frugal ass is planning this trip, hell to the no. But then they kind of go back and forth about Trina being cheap and all this kind of stuff. And only thing I caught from that was when Trina was like, Tay. I keep calling her Tay because that's what she gives me. When she acting over the top, thinking she all that, she gives me Tamar. But when she with her sisters and they chilling, she gives me Tay. Boo. Trina was like, we ate our paper plates, forks, knives, all that. Don't act like we didn't grow up in the same motherfucking house. You ate off of it. I ate off of it. Girl, boo, sit your ass down. And I'm sitting there like, ain't shit wrong with... Tamar should not, Tamar, you should not be crying over eating off some paper plates, because I don't even see your ass washing dishes. So, girl, you better get used to that, because you got a baby Logan. You better get you back to them paper plates and shit, because kids fuck up dishes, I'm just saying. They be dropping shit, talking about some oops. Just saying. So, yeah, they talked about that. It was a cool little dinner. They had fun. I liked when Tamar was telling Tony she need her a man, because I think that is so fucking true. She said, like, you need some friends and a man, because there wasn't nobody at the damn dinner. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, like I said, they had a really nice dinner. It wasn't nothing extravagant. It wasn't no big party. So it was cool. Then you had Tamar and the sisters. They go, they had Tamar house till I think the next day. And then Trina and Tracy and Mama E was there. They came to see baby Logan. You know, that little boy looked just like his damn daddy. I don't know. Maybe because Vince was getting on Tamar nerve when she was pregnant. Y'all know, y'all seen Tamar and Vince, and he was getting on her nerve. That baby looked just like fucking Vince. Cute as a button. Little baby, little Tony Braxton, because that little boy looked like his daddy. Real cute. They were talking about he had on Gucci everything, and Trina ass started talking about Gucci everything. I was like, you don't even sound halfway black. You don't even sound mixed black trying to say that. Don't do that no more. I understand what she was saying, but leave the hood shit to Tracy. I'm just saying, leave that hood shit to Tracy and Tay. But Tawanda, Tony, and Trina, But anyway, it was a cute little thing. Tamar brought up the stalker with her mama because she felt like her sisters told her what happened. Her mama hadn't told her what happened. So she brought up the stalker shit with her mama. Her mama was letting her know about this fool throwing the shoe at her and all this kind of stuff. Tay was like, there's 3 things you don't mess with. It's my Teddy Ruxpin, talking about my baby, and my mama. And I was sitting there like, why your mama didn't go first, then your baby, then your big husband? But hey, to each his own. As long as you don't mess with them 3, don't mess with them, I'm just saying. And I get her. Because, you know, sometimes me and my mama don't get along like we should. Or, you know what I'm saying, we ain't the best of goddamn friends. But you let somebody fuck with her. Everything going out the window that she done pissed me off about. Everything. Somebody either talk about my mama or fuck with my mama. It might be a little problem. And then sometimes I be like, okay, talk about it. Y'all ain't gonna say, because you know family, you know talk about each other, but don't fuck with her. Just saying. Shit gonna go real left. You fuck with my mama. You fuck with anybody in my family, I'm liable to snap. And I think a lot of people in my family knows that, so a lot of them try not to call me on shit because they know I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna snap. Don't fuck with my family. Don't fuck with my kids. Now, my kids, I be under the jail. I be under the jail because I don't think I would stop. Bitch, you could call the police and they're gonna let me out and I'm gonna come back. You fuck with my kids. I'm just saying. So I understand what Tay was talking about. Mama E was talking about how this little stalker dude, he was faking like a doctor, another doctor, and said that's what made me think it was him. Because she said he faked like another doctor and called her and said he died. Then 10 minutes later or something, he called her, he texted her some shit. I'm like, it's that dude. So y'all tell me if y'all think it's him too. So then Tracy was like, well, do you want me to set up a self-defense class? Because that's what you need to do. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. So then you had Tony, Tawanda, Tracy. They go to a dancing class because, you know, Tony used to be with Dancing with the Stars. So she's going to always bring that up. Tawanda wants to be on Dancing with the Stars, so she has to plug that in. So if anybody see it, they'll know she wants to be on the Dancing with the Stars. So that means she might not be on this upcoming season, but she might be on the next season because she already put it in the air. And they say when you push it in the air, some things might come true. So good luck. Now I don't want to see. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't want to see Tawanda on Dancing with the Stars, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because she kind of have a background and know how to dance. I would love to see Tracy on Dancing with the Stars. I would. Because, you know, they always try to get the ones that can't really dance and stuff. Don't really have that much background. They only usually get, like, 1 or 2 people that usually have dancing background. And Tawanda, you don't have that much dancing background. So, doo-wop, pop-pop singer ain't that much experience. So, I think it would be more entertaining if it was Tracy doing Dancing with the Stars. Just saying. No hate on Tawanda. But I'm just saying, I just think it would be more entertaining. Tell me what you think. So then, Tracy ended up stopping because, you know, her foot was messed up from, we know, like, when she was messed up when they were trying to practice for Tawanda's birthday party, her little heel was messed up. So she kind of stopped at first. She took a break. She came back. She put some socks on. She came back, and then, you know, they had a really nice little dancing time or whatever. It was cool. Then they had the sisters. I think it was just the 3 sisters that's always together. Tracy, Tawanda, and Trina, and Mama E. They went to the self-defense class. They went to that dude that always helped Tracy with losing weight and getting in shape and all that kind of stuff. You know, the little crazy little African man that you can't barely understand what he's saying until you, like, really, really look at what he's saying. That's him. Because they couldn't understand, because even Tawanda was like, Mama, I'm going to translate for you, because Mama E didn't know what the fuck he was saying. So, he, kind of trains them, training Mama E on being trying to how to defend herself. It was funny how when she straddled him or whatever, and she was hitting him in the face, but she was supposed to hit them little hand things. That shit was funny. Then when he told her to choke him, she really started choking him. She was like, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to choke him. And I was like, well, hell, he told you to choke him. That was his damn fault. He didn't tell you how to choke him. Then he started making them exercise, pulling cards and shit. I'm like, what do this have to do with self-defense? Fuck all that. Just teach me some moves. I don't want to pull no cards. I don't want to get no ice or whatever that shit he had made them do. Like, the first season, second season, whatever the fuck that was. Hell no. You were just supposed to teach me how to fight. That was it. I don't know. Then Mama E and Trina, they at Trina's house, I think it was. And they talk about her son Eric not wanting to go to college. He felt like that was his parents' plans for him to go to college. It wasn't his, so he wants to go to the military. Mama E basically tells her, like, it's his decision. He gonna be okay. Don't stress yourself over it. And I liked how they had that mother and daughter conversation. It was really, really cool. Trina, at the end, told her mama to go cook some chicken. That's what I told y'all. They love them some damn chicken. I'm just saying, them girls love them some chicken. I ain't mad. I love me some chicken too. Fried, baked, boiled. No, not boiled. Unless I'm making some chicken tacos. I don't know. But, hey, chicken is good. And can't go wrong. You can make a lot of shit out of chicken. I'm just saying. Some chicken tacos, chicken salad, chicken, baked chicken. I don't know. Yeah, I'm from the hood. You can do a lot of shit with chicken. So, anyway, Tawanda and Andre, they, Andre is teaching his little boy how to do football, little skills, exercise, and whatever. And then Tawanda and her little daughter walks out. She feels like Andre is working this little boy too hard. And I'm sitting there like, girl, go back in the house. The whole time that he's like, got this little boy doing little drills, going up the little street with the trash can, coming back down, going through the cones, all this kind of stuff. She complaining. And the whole time, I'm like, take your ass back in the house. She was like, Andre Googled this and he likes to take control. I'm like, at least he did it. Because, hey, I couldn't even see Andre doing it. So, at least he fucking did it. Give him that fucking credit. And take your ass back in the house. First of all, he's going to do a lot more than that if he plan on playing football. That was just the warm-up. I'm just saying. And anybody that knows football or went to a football practice or went to a football game or cheerleaded, you know that shit is some hard fucking work. And that was just, like I said, a warm-up for that little boy. So she needs to calm herself down. And like I said, she needs to back the fuck up, because at least he was trying to help her son. Then he was telling her, well, won't you try to fucking do it? You used to pushing men out the way, and then she tried to do it. And I'm sitting there like, take your ass in the house. Let them have father and son moment, because he kind of got irritated. And he saw that she was babying that little boy, and he just was like, fuck it. It's over. And I was like, yes, please let this be over, because this is not what she wants. So then at the end, Tawanda and Tracy, they go to, Tawanda and Trina, they go to an adult sex store or whatever, and they were trying to cheer Trina up from her son trying to go to the military or whatever. And I'm like, why do she got to go to a sex store? I don't get it. But okay, they went to a little adult store. Tawanda is in the disguise. Why? First of all, you got cameras on you, so why the fuck do you have on the disguise? I didn't get that. You grown, second of all. I don't get it. So then you get in there. Did they shut the shop down with nobody else in there that you would go in there with a disguise? Because if there was other customers in there, they could easily say, hey, that's Tawanda Braxton. Hey. So, oh, okay. So then Tawanda, they going all around the store or whatever. She trying to get Trina to touch these dildos and all these sex toys and all that. Trina is not with this shit. And I'm like, why are y'all here? Because Tawanda made me feel like she really wanted the toy, so she was picking out some shit so sister can buy them, and then she gonna give her the bag when they get out. I don't know, because it felt like this was not a place for Trina. She wasn't excited. She didn't want to do this. So, I don't get it. I don't get why they was at the sex store. But it wasn't for her. I'm just saying. She was talking about she don't want to touch the dildo. She don't want to have sex with a dildo. I feel you. I don't know. It's just something about them. They just not too much probably information. Fuck that. There's nothing. I don't know. It's not. I can't get with them. I can't get with dildos because I feel like if I wanted a dick, it has to move. It has to vibrate. It has to do something to get me excited. So for me, it don't even get. I don't know. Do they got one that get wet and moist? I don't know. Sorry. Probably too much information. But I'm just saying, I don't get it. I just don't get it. My sister talking about she got one to stick on the wall. I'm like, girl, what is you doing backing up to? I'm just saying. So, then they go get on this swing. Fuck that. I'm sorry. No shade to nobody, but this must be a white people sex toy. Because I can't see myself swinging all around the motherfucking room. What am I going to land? Am I going to land on the dick? Am I not going to land on it? How does this shit work? Somebody tell me. If y'all got to swing, let me know. Because I don't see myself just swinging all over the goddamn room and trying to figure out where I'm going to aim to. We both can't. Hell no. We both can't swing together and be doing it. Because I'd be thinking the shit going to fall. I don't know. Didn't y'all see that shit with Chloe and Lamar when they had that damn thing? It didn't work. I'm just saying. So anyway, then they go look at porn tapes. Trina want to go get cartoon porn. Yeah, that's what I mean. Why? How old are you? Cartoon porn? That was a new one for me because I'm like, who the fuck watches cartoon porn? But hey, to each his own. She get excited. Hey, they end up going, she didn't want no black porn, that's for damn sure. Like she said, it's not that she don't like black men. That's not what she attracted to. So I don't understand why her sisters is always trying to make her date black. That ain't what she attracted to. I don't think they wouldn't last. Because that's not what she wants. So I don't think they would last even if y'all would hook her up with a black man. I don't think it would last for right now. So, yeah, they end up spending like $208 and some change on some sex toys. And I was sitting there like, girl, my day at work, get some nails, I don't know, help you out, but I'm not spending $200 on some shit that that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, that's my review for Braxton's Family Values. I'll be back again tonight, so if you see me in another video with the same shirt, don't trip. I'll be back to do FWV Reunited because they're my girls. I love that show. So yeah, tell me what you thought about this show. Make sure you follow my girl Ashley Miller 1987. Follow my cousin Mike B. He just did a couple of videos yesterday, so follow him and watch his videos. Talk to me. Tell me what you thought about this one. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus. I do everything by The Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Talk to me and talk to you back. All right, peace.